still look a bit shitty at the moment, but that time they've been painted up and a bit of green and stuff like that. I mean, that fits. It needs a little bit of paint, to be honest. And then some like green mossy effect colour. That fits over there. So that all needs another paint. So I'm going to put another coat of paint on there. I just wanted to make sure everything fitted. And then when I start going around with scatters and stuff like that, that's when it'll tie it all in, tidy it up. There you go. Surprising what a bit of paint can do. So now what I need to do, I've been looking at the photos and things. Start adding some scatter effect and some green and that to make the ballasted areas look a bit more used and realistic. So when you look at all these photos, it gives you a rough idea of what I need to be aiming for. So that's going to be the next job, starting to stick some bits and bobs down to make it look not as pristine with just the the ballast sheet or something like just a little roll with nothing in it. So this will be what makes it look a bit more realistic. So going off these photos, it'll help, I think, to give me an idea of what I need to be doing. But that's the effect I'm going for. So I shall have a look, see what I've got in the box of goodies. So I've got loads of bits and bobs to be able to do this with. I've got a sign now on the depot. Right, first I might mix a bit of paint up and just go down the middle of here just to make this look a bit more mucky. A cat. For God's sake, do you know? That's basically what I'm going to do in between it all. It's just basically PVA down, neat, and then a little scattering of grass and bits and bobs, just a variety. Odd rock in there, whatever really, just to make it look a bit less new. And obviously it'll dry without the white. So I'm going to go over all the lot. I've gone down the middle of each track as well with like a oily coloured paint. I reckon it looks quite oily, just to make it look less new. So I shall carry on with that down each one now. Okay, that's a good bit of work. So obviously it'll not look as intense once the glue dries, because you can still see bits of white at the moment. But I've made some paths for the workers, I thought. Also covers the seams up, so I thought that might work. And then I've done the same here. There's a little path coming in, and then just gone down all the areas. So I still feel like there's something amiss at the moment. I should keep tweaking it, but yeah, it's not looking too bad now. I've come lighter this way with the grass effect, so darker towards the middle a little bit, and added little bits and bobs. But here I thought though, keep this area a little bit tidier because we'll be working here. So I made it a bit more messier as it comes to where the wagons will be. I've also stuck the engine shed down. So I've done the my technique where stick all the whatever that is, lichen or whatever it is, down and then squeeze it in, so you're not having to mess about while it's in place. And once that's all stuck, I'll be able to get inside there because the roof does come off. So I'll be able to take that roof off, get it clean and everything in the track. And if I want to fit lighting and that, I got access to that. This a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to leave this off until I've cleaned up the track and everything. The reason I've not done it is because it's not 100% dry. I've added some kind of algae kind of effect to that area. But yeah, I'm not going to go any further with this bit yet until I can stick the train wash down. But I'm just waiting for this to dry fully for that. It's taking forever to dry. And I presume that this will take forever to dry. It's a little bit looking a bit darker at the moment because I've sprayed it with alcohol spray, so I could put some watered down PVA because I want it to be quite a solid fix down on the track. Still looking a little bit uniform at the moment, but I think once things start to get added and things, I'm going to put a little crossing on the track, so that'll tie all that in, and then the same across here, so that would show where they can cross over the tracks. So yeah, that'll do. I think I shall leave it all to dry. It's going to take 2 or 3 days. I would say it's that cold up here in the attic, so I shall just leave it to do its bit now and go and have a look and then take it from there. I've carried on a little bit. I thought, well, I may as well stick this side down. The train wash, I can still get to that side to clean the track at the moment. So then I thought, oh, I'll do the path and everything. So I've carried the path all the way around to the back of the engine shed and then just made that look like a messy, unkept area. So I've also stuck a few pins over where the ballast mat wasn't fully sticking down, so I thought I'll just put a few pins in and then that'll hold it down while it dries. So yeah, so that's that part of the train washing. I've added a little bit of ballast into the gaps to match it up. It's not looking too bad now, I don't think. Yeah, I've edited it a little bit because I realised that I'd put the grass effect in the middle of the actual main lines, which strictly wouldn't look like that really. So I've had to go over, put some scatter to cover that up, and put just a few little tufty bits in, but I think that'll look better. I've added a bit there as well, so that's all completed now. But I was looking at it and I thought, it's not looking right, that. You know, with all the grass in between. Usually that seems to look a bit more kept. So I've just left it in that area, and I've also gone over that now with a bit more glue and then some static grass to give that a better effect. That's looking better now, I think. Yeah, I think that'll look alright. It kind of separates it, and obviously I'll probably have a fence or something across here to separate the yard, which will once again make that look better. I painted the upper stops now. I've got little white ends on them. They don't look too bad now. They've got a bit of liching on them. So yeah, I actually completed it, made a video, and I sat down and when I was editing it, I think it's just what have I done wrong? What's not looking right? And that's what it was. It was, this always sits as 2 lines, doesn't it? It wouldn't have a middle bit in between these. So that's it. So that looks better, and the grass effect does look quite good now. Static grass, it makes it a bit better, I think. So I don't think that's looking too bad now from this level. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I keep forgetting to
take that up and put some sleepers in it. But I'm not going to mess while that lot's wet. So that looks alright now. It's got a bit of mixture in it. Really, I could do with going around this edge with some just to kind of blend that in, I think. I might do that just to add that little bit, make it look like it matches. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's better. So I'll just add a few pebble all with that edge, so it just to the eye gives you the same effect as the ballast. Yeah, so that looks alright. Happier with that now. So took a few bits and bobs off. Yeah, like I say, it just wasn't looking right. Now I think it will look better. I knew there was something amiss when I was doing it. Just couldn't work it out. So anyway, that's it. I'm happy with that now. So that'll do for this update. So thanks for watching.